I mean, looking at these thousands of people fleeing their homes in Gaza after another night of violence, it is an amazing and frightening story that's developing.
And that's where we begin. There are new signs this morning that fighting along the Israel-Gaza border is about to get worse. Israel's military says in the last 7 days, nearly 1,000 rockets were fired from Gaza into Israel. No Israelis have died from those attacks.
Meanwhile, Israel counts more than 1,300 airstrikes into Gaza. Those attacks have killed more than 170 Palestinians. This morning, Holly Williams is in Gaza City, where Israel's enemies may have a new weapon. Holly, good morning.
Good morning. We were expecting an escalation overnight here after the Israeli military dropped leaflets on northern Gaza warning people to evacuate for their own safety. The airstrikes did continue, but that escalation did not happen. And in Israel this morning, the country's military says it shot down a drone launched from Gaza. Apparently the first time Palestinian militants have used that technology. The Israeli military says it hit a weapons storage facility overnight and targeted 12 Palestinian militants over the last 24 hours. But in Al Sharif Hospital this morning, we found not militants, but two brothers, Hamada, aged 4, and Hamdan, aged 2. They were injured when an airstrike hit their neighbour's house. Their father, Mohammed, told us the Israeli military telephoned the neighbour to warn them to evacuate, but they only had 3 minutes and didn't make it out in time. I wish it were me lying here wounded, he said, not my boys. Officials here say more than 170 people have been killed since Israel's offensive began, most of them civilians. Thousands of Palestinians have fled northern Gaza, taking refuge in school buildings. There's safety here, but as the Gaza Strip braces for a possible ground invasion, nobody knows when they'll be able to go home. Hossan Jaboa came here with her daughter and 3 grandsons. She showed us photographs of what happened the last time tensions flared with Israel in 2012. Her home was destroyed by an Israeli airstrike. There was nothing left, not even clothes or furniture, she told us. I thought I'd have a heart attack, and I'm worried the same thing will happen this time. Palestinian militants continue to fire their rockets into southern Israel. A teenage boy was wounded yesterday, but so far no Israelis have been killed, thanks in large part to the country's anti-missile defense system. Charlie.
Holly, thanks to UN Security Council.